Did the video come out or you saw us just
Yo.
dancing at the back of it? Because I actually saw myself kind of like moving in the replay of it. Because
You're streaming or what?
I don't know. No. I'm not sure whether the replay played or not.
No, it didn't play. It just
It
stuck
didn't
there.
play, right? It just stuck there with the orange color, you know, the
That's
screen,
the
right? So
replay also
sometimes
not
shit
problem.
just happen.
Yeah,
Oh, shit happens.
100.
This is episode 100, guys.
Wow.
This is
Okay.
it. This is it. You know, we are so proud of the journey so far, and we really want to dedicate this very
Cheers.
special what was that episode, okay, to a very interesting thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna walk through all the bloody 99 episodes that we have done together.
That's gonna take like what, 10 hours?
Well, I don't know, man. Of course, we're not gonna dive. I'm not saying that we're gonna play all these like 99 episodes and on you know, like to show you guys, hey, what's up, Kevin?
Hey, hi.
Thank you so much. It's a very
Imagine
interesting journey.
99 hours.
99 hours of shit, right? Crazy.
It's been a good ride. While it lasted, it's been a good ride.
Yeah.
And welcome, Chiwai, our fourth marketer.
Correct. Thank you for joining us, eh? Okay.
Yes.
Now, before we go into anything, Chiwai, I want to ask you. Really, you joined us since the episode 1,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't believe.
I can't remember whether it was the first episode, but I stumbled across you guys during the MTO period, whereby lockdown, as a digital marketeer or an agency owner, you do not know what's gonna be ahead in front of you, so you need to think of things to find ways for new business. At the same time, stumble across these people. One talk about email, one talk about Facebook. One looks like a bookworm. Can or not? Sure or not?
A bookworm. Okay, that's a nice one. Bookworm. Hey, our friend feel offended later. He dropped out. He doesn't want to join this episode. How?
Never mind. 100 episodes makes a difference. No more episode for him to join.
It's actually a walking encyclopedia, lah. So,
Oh yeah.
Okay. Nice come about.
So it is actually a good start for myself, whereby my circle is small. That I know of marketeers are small, so it's good to know you guys, lah. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I make it a commitment, to myself that each and every week I will try to make it and at least learn something within that hour. Let's not talk about AMA and all those kind of stuff first, or whatever of your course. I don't even join your 6DC, down the road.
Yeah, you joined them later.
Yeah.
Almost towards the end of it already, before I ended the whole damn thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it was the 10th.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
So you really felt you learned something from this?
Yeah, of course, definitely.
Every episode, so we did not do some nonsense episode that nobody appreciate in a way.
Not really,
Not really. But which
Not
episode you like the
really.
most? Do you have any in
yeah.
mind?
Walao.
Something that strikes a chord for me would be Maverick one.
Maverick, okay.
Probably because Maverick's episode was the time where I was slightly a bit desperate when it comes to getting the right creative content for my ads. So it's like, how am I going to get all this right and I keep the right chord for all the whatever ads copy. Then after that, with Maverick, talk about here, there. Then after that, that's Maverick. Kenny was another eye opener for me. That's where I followed him in IG.
Absolutely.
Talk about
All right. Okay, now, and we have Richard here. Richard said, after 100 episodes, beginner also become expert marketer.
I hope so.
Then I want to circle back to us.
Disclaimer, yes,
Okay, I want to circle back to us, as in us, the three of us. Okay. Thanks for joining, Richard. Now,
Very good.
start from Andrew then followed by Manfred and myself Throughout the 100 episodes, okay, what have you evolved into from the very beginning until today? What was any evolution or any impact this show has, created on you?
A couple of things. One, if you look at, I was looking back at episode 1, at least the first 4 episodes. I was horrible. you know, I
you're not horrible lah. You're being
Yeah.
humble.
I was uncomfortable. I don't know what to say. I was just basically just propping up, just add the face to the tree marketer, and whatever Jason said, I'll just ad lib from there. But after 99 episode, it is become a lot more very comfortable for me now. Now I've got my cameras. I just turn on the lights, and there you go. You just go on from there. So that's one on a personal level. The second thing is I actually made a lot of new friends, and I think I told Jason, by virtue of having a show, it adds a certain level of legitimacy and a certain level of authority. Because not many people have their own shows every week. So when you talk to somebody and you say, "Hey, I saw you on the show," and they see you speak, that's how it's easier to basically get a first impression, to make new friends, and to deepen that relationship because we show up every week. Yeah.
All right, that's good. Now wait, let's take a look at the comments. Richard said he ended up buying my course. Thank you. 100 episodes, damn long prospect nurturing. I'm glad it did convert.
Okay.
Finally.
At least it converts. At least
That's a good
converts.
one. I'm so lucky that that's a good one.
This
That's
cost
a good
for
one.
style.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not bad. And Jin
Yeah.
said,
All right.
look how good you are now. Yeah, look how good you are now,
Yeah.
Andrew. That's good.
We remember those days. I was like at the window because the internet was so crappy, and then sometimes it was like facing the wall, then facing the staircase. I was
Like,
all over the
finding-
place. I was standing.
It
Yes.
took us about 5 to 6 episodes to find the stable
To
one, right?
stabilize. Yeah.
I'm not sure, man. It's
And
kind of
to
like,
stop.
out of sudden, it just worked.
Right.
Was that right? Yeah, and Jin went on and said 100 episodes, 3 years in the making.
2 years.
50, no,
September
100
2020.
Yeah, almost
First
Somewhere
episode.
around mid-September. I think if not wrong, it's
25th September.
25th.
2 years, 2 years.
2 years.
Not
2 years.
I think it was
Not
September.
yet 2 years. Not yet 2 years.
1 year plus.
1 year plus.
I know.
1 more month to 2 years.
Yeah.
One more month to 2 years. Because 52, I mean, 1 year, 52 weeks, man.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's that. Okay, now, so
Yeah,
that's
one
what you...
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us, Jin. Yeah, that's a cool one. So what about you, Manfred?
Okay, I'm glad that we have a small community, meet up with a lot of like-minded people. The whole show is actually more like a kopi session.
Yeah.
But at this time, we meet up, we talk about a topic, then we introduce new friends. Then we like him to share his candid opinion about certain thing. It's not really teaching because it's just his point of view. Then we ask more questions. That's the exchange part. So that was fun. Yeah, I learned a lot of things. I have some favorite episodes also. I like the one with Jason Lau.
Okay.
Wow, that was mind blown. Of
SEM.
course, with Ian also, he also shared a lot of things on SEO. The one I also really like it. For those who I forget to mention, don't blame me. Some of the things I like out of my mind. Alan Charles, the marketing automation also not bad. Because there's no way you can learn everything. So some of them actually open your mind. Then actually you go and further go and venture on. So 2 years down the road, actually I'm getting better thanks to all the friends who share all the information. And we have our own point of view also. So it's a good journey. Yeah, just want to say that.
Awesome. Yeah, it's fantastic. So okay, now back to me. It entirely changed the way I look at myself. And I was like, what the fuck? This guy can do 100 weeks. Not bad.
You've been consistent in doing the other podcasts and all those things, right?
No, actually, everything started with this.
more than
Actually, everything started with this.
That's true.
Everything started. I started YouTube channel back then. Yes, I think just 1 month earlier than the Tree Marketeers show, the first episode, which is I actually started in somewhere July or August.
Right.
To start actively posting on my YouTube channel, and I didn't know what would I do, but then into the show, seriously, I didn't know that I can be that consistent, but that really gave me a lot of different opportunities. Like all of you have shared, 100 episodes, I finally, closed Richard in. That's not bad.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Actually, a lot of people, came into my circle because of that as well. And of course, my business changed. upside down because of this process and everything down the road and all that. And now we're 100% virtual. It kind of opened up my mind about the possibility of, being everywhere. Is it the thing about being so-called running an agency or any business, and as we are doing it brick and mortar without optimizing the digital part of it, is we can only be at one place at one time, right? We can only be at one place at one time, meaning if I come and see this client, I won't be able to do something else. Okay, but now the beauty of this is I'm actually touching 800 people to 1,000 people every 10 days. That's fantastic. That's something that I could have never imagined. And all these people are totally ready to come into my universe, to be part of my journey, to actually learn with me.
All over the world.
All over the world. And, at one point we were actually thinking, because like a lot of people would think that, like, how can this be impossible? And now I think the whole journey kind of like proved that this is totally possible.
Yeah. But to be honest, I think when we started this, we started from the point of ignorance.
Yes.
There was no framework. There was no, reference point. We see people going live, and we say, okay, let's do this because we've got no experience. One of the trigger point was because we wanted to just learn, just experience it. And we figured since we're not that well known, at worst, nobody shows up, so that's fine. We weren't hoping for anybody to show up. And along the way, then we started to got more confident. We got more guests. And we see the effect, like Manfred said, the idea is not teaching. The idea is just having that conversation and trigger that point that says, okay, this sounds like an interesting one. I'm going to, go and learn more. I'm going to find out more and all those things. It was just a very, there's no commercial or commerce involved.
No, zero.
Nobody is pitching anything. And our rule was, we don't pitch anything. And that's the idea. That's how it evolved along the way, and we learned, we applied some of the knowledge into our own business as well.
And also about unearthing the like digital talents.
Yes.
Like people like CY, people like Jean, all the people that we have brought to the show are those people that I believe can actually bring different value to the people. And for those we didn't manage to bring you in, don't worry, right? We still have a lot of things coming down the road, at least for me. I'll share with you guys more as the time comes. But I think the whole idea here is we met a lot of people. I think that makes a lot of difference. I think I totally agree with that.
Yep.
And that opens up my mind about in fact, the possibilities endless, when all this actually happened. So and Jim was saying the best thing is we were all super consistent. Yeah, seriously. Hey, no joke. This thing 100 episode, right? My AMA also 88 already.
Yeah, about that.
My AMA also 88 already. It's about that. And then my YouTube also like 800 over videos already. No joke, man. I tell you, it's crazy. So I guess consistency. So if there's anything we hope to kind of like really kind of show you what any possibility is actually if you are being consistent enough, right? Things can really happen.
Magic can happen. Yes.
Yeah. Things
Magic
can really
can
happen.
happen.
Magic can really happen. And Richard said, Jason also put poison for people to start own digital products. I hope I did lah. But how many of you actually did? How many of you actually started own digital product? I know Richard has some digital product. Oh, yeah, Andrew, you were not poisoned by me. You are actually poisoned.
We were poisoned by each other. We were saying,
saying,
wait, let's go and create some digital product. What do you sell? I don't know. Let's try.
Yeah. So that's something also I hope I did inspire or actually influence some of you to start something. Because the way we look at this, to be frank, we can do so many things. Right? Yeah. And just to share with you, I have another YouTube channel. I think you guys probably know that. Okay, our first merchandise is on the way.
Oh, nice.
For that little tiny channel, we are going into merchandising.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy. Just less than 9 months down the road. So anyone who has not started. So, okay, before we dive into the episodes, there are 99 of them. Okay, I'll bring up the screen. Now, while we are doing that, right, for everyone who is watching this, even if you're watching the replay, I would like you to share with us your favorite episode. If that's your favorite episode, I want you to share with us your key takeaway from that one. But while we are waiting for your response or your feedback on all the episodes, we are going to go through the episodes and we're going to share what we actually learned and what was the key takeaway that we had from that particular episode.
If we can remember.
So yeah, if we can remember. So this is really for us to really go through episode 100 and also to really kind of like set it as a, really like the final episode to influence you. If there's any of you would do that, is to tell you the importance of some, each and every one of the episodes, the key takeaway we had, we learned from each and every one of the episodes, hopefully makes you to go and watch that episode and learn whatever we learned from that particular episode itself. You guys ready? You guys ready? I'm going to bring this
Let's
up.
go.
Where's my bloody screen? Okay, now can see black color.
Yep.
Should I blow it up a little bit?
It's okay for me.
Okay, just one more point or maybe blowing it one more point. Can I?
Okay.
Okay, now let's start from the damn beginning. How to create effective Facebook ads. Seriously, that was the first episode.
Because we have no other subject to do. So we say, Jason, you go to Facebook, you talk about Facebook, we just follow. That was it.
Yeah,
That was actually
first 4 episodes are all our internet three of us talking.
It's just 3 of us talking. In fact, we didn't actually go.
Absolutely.
We did send some invites to ask people, hey, if you're free, then come over. Actually, a few of our my friends actually came and joined. But I believe GY was not in that particular episode.
No, I stumbled across you guys.
Yeah, you stumbled across it. So that's the 3. You see, there's still the 3, we didn't put it into 3. It's still numeric 3.
We started on Friday, The first episode was on a Friday. Yeah.
Yes.
Then we moved Thursday, then eventually we settled on Wednesday. Yes.
Yep.
Wow, you
Were
guys
you
got good memory.
Were you running ads at the time?
Say again?
No, we never run ads. So this is supposed to be an
You
experiment.
mean run ads for the show?
No.
No, of course, never spend a dime on the show.
Then I don't know how I managed to stumble across you guys.
Maybe you were watching some YouTube videos and recommendation from YouTube. That's a very powerful one. Yeah. So that was the first one, and we only did like 40 minutes. So short.
Was it 40 minutes?
Yeah,
I
you
think
see
so.
down there 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
Oh,
56
yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
And eventually we come to a point we don't know what to say already, then we wrap it. It's kind of like that, I think.
If memory does not fail me, I think all episodes has a wow if I'm around.
You were around since day one, but
No, you were not around for only one episode, man.
Episode I was sick. Then the website of the week, I think almost every episode we have one.
I think that started from first week we had it, right?
Yeah, we have it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you guys want to find out the website of the week for every single episode, right, you just have to go on each episode, go to the last maybe like 5 minutes.
No. Make them endure them to watch the whole thing, then only go to the one.
One episode.
it's a democratic world. They can watch whenever and
Yeah, you can jump now. But I want to give you
Yes.
some point, right? You just imagine 99 tools or websites or software being introduced and brought to us. Like some of them actually I totally never heard of, never seen. So
And they're pretty good.
Yeah, and a lot of them are
They're
pretty
pretty
good. So
good
you probably want to go find out. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to write in the description to tell you what are the website of the week. So yeah, that forces you to go and watch every single
Hey,
one.
that time YouTube don't even have this so-called chapter
Yeah.
feature and all these things yet, right?
Even now they have chapter also. I won't put chapter, but some of my videos cannot chapter by them already.
Yeah.
They auto chapter nowadays.
The auto chapter nowadays, one.
Yeah. So okay lah. Hopefully, don't go to the end now. Okay, go watch it. So that's the first one. Then second one was about copywriting. I think you were leading.
That was me. Yes.
Okay, not bad. We talk for 47 minutes. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, can. So copywriting, you still remember what you say?
You notice, 40 minutes, 47, then we got a bit more confident or so-called a bit more gung-ho, and then we end up like 1 hour.
I think our record is 1.5 hours.
Which one was that? 1.5 hours.
Later we will find out.
We will find out.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Our first guest eventually is episode 5.
Episode 5, right?
Yeah,
So audience
featured Jamie.
targeting, objective, those were still very much on objective and Facebook advertising.
Correct.
Okay. Then we had selling on e-commerce.
Feature Jamie?
Oh, that was Jamie.
That was Jamie. Jamie was our first guest.
Wow, Jamie was our first guest.
Yes.
It was not Wing. I thought, wow, okay.
No.
So Jamie was
That's
our first
Jamie.
guest. Okay, I have to go and
Then I
give
can
it a shot.
confirm I've been there since day one already. Because the first few episodes I was really sticking to it is because I want the technical videos. I mean, I want the technical chapters. So as you go along, then only you start realizing that we have guests, which talks about something else.
it's not just you lah. We also only realized that we can have guests. By then. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we can have guests. Oh, like that, I think because at that point at that time, I was working together with Wing and Jamie, so I went on their show as a guest, and I was thinking, I can be their guest. They can be our guest,
Correct.
So we invited them. So yeah, we were exactly the same as you. Then only we realized we can have guests.
So for those of you who are thinking of starting the show, the first few episodes was kind of like shaky and all those things. And after the 4th episode, the problem you face is you ran out of things to say. So what do you do?
True,
you reach out and
ask
for people. Yes.
Yeah,
every week talk about Facebook, you cannot, man.
Man. Nobody will actually stick.
There's a certain extent to what you can talk about in terms of technicalities inside the platform.
Correct. And if you get too technical, right,
then people will
be
just
like, what the hell?
Correct.
Yeah.
You talking to the audience of one with chiwai, that's about it.
That's about it.
The rest was like, so technical, I don't know. Very true.
Yeah.
So guests actually added a lot more variety to the show, a different aspect, a different opinion, and I think that was a freak discovery. Having teacher Jamie, then we found out that actually this one can work.
Yeah. And Jamie was having fun. She was having fun.
Oh, absolutely.
And we were having fun because at that point of time, we were just being introduced to marketplace selling. And that lady has been selling on marketplace since a long time.
Right.
Yep.
She's totally expert. She started since a long time and actually
she's not
learned
even
so much. Sorry?
And she at the time she was not even in Klang Valley.
She was in Kelantan.
Yeah.
I think she was in Kelantan. Sure,
yeah. We remember that, Jamie.
And she shared with us how jialat really run remote corner.
Yeah. So that's a very interesting story. So if you guys want to learn how, in a way, I think Jamie witnessed the evolution of the marketplace selling since the very infancy, since the Lelong, since Muda, then very beginnings phase of Lazada, Shopee, and all these. So
the content is still valid though.
Valid, 100% solid. And all the techniques that she shared, all the ideas or all the strategies that she shared is still valid. Still works.
Okay.
I'm actually looking at it on my phone. I think this is a little bit too small. Let me boom it up a little bit. Okay, one more.
You're looking on your phone.
Yeah, I'm actually watching it on my phone as well, and it's still a little bit small Okay like this can see
Unless you take us away
No. I take you away, you will be muted as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You want to try?
No lah.
You want to try? I kick you out.
You tried before already.
Wow. Okay. Let's move on.
Okay, and then let's talk about SEO. Was by us or we had a guest?
I think we had a guest.
It was just us.
Was this us?
Valid there. I thought SEO or tak mo.
Yeah, well.
Really.
Really?
There was.
I think I was one doing all the hosting most of the time.
Okay.
So that was us. Hang on, let me on the backlight.
There was one guest which is very, very technical, and I was.
Were you leading the show, Manfred?
I think so.
You were leading the show, right? Because SEO, I got no confidence.
Not my strength.
Not my thing.
Okay, if it's us, then move on. Let's talk about real estate. This is gentleman from Singapore.
Yeah, one of the guests.
Roy, was it Roy?
Roy. It was Roy.
Wow. Yes. Wow. Roy. Okay. Wow. Okay, that was Roy. Hey, I haven't talked to Roy.
This is Wing. 100K is Wing. For YouTube.
Yeah, by the way, Wing is now doing very interesting thing right now. He actually just won a pitch in Vietnam.
Right.
He's actually starting a new startup called Selfie. Yeah. Just a quick shout out to Wing. Congratulations. I'm not sure whether you will stumble upon this episode, but anyway, awesome stuff there. I think they won a pitch and they're gonna launch this product over there.
Nice.
Yeah, and the whole idea, if I've been following, although I actually did not go and interfere or whatnot to comment, but I think it's about online to offline and to online, something like that, O to O kind of thing. Meaning, they want to change the online selling and offline selling. Meaning, they will probably create spaces for you to display your product, and then after that, if people wants to buy, they can buy online.
Interesting.
Something like that. I think this is really the future of shopping in a way.
evolution of e-commerce.
Yeah, in a way, I think. But well, all the best, Wing. So this is Wing sharing his story about how he transformed from a basketball coach, and he got fired by the association or federation or something like that
During COVID.
During COVID, he lost his job and he started this thing and eventually grew himself into an expert. Now I think he has close to 200,000 subscribers now.
Wow.
This guy is unstoppable.
He's another guy. He is another crazy guy.
He is unstoppable. If you talk about me launching product, I think probably among what I observe, right, this guy can really match me. The way he launched things is also quite crazy. So yeah, if you guys want to be inspired, you want to learn how Wayne grown his YouTube channel from 0 to 100,000.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where he shared a lot of strategies and some techniques that he used, some tools that he used. You probably want to dive into that.
Okay.
Yeah. Then email marketing, was that you, Andrew?
Yep.
That was you, right?
Yes.
Right. I think that was the time Andrew launched himself as an expert. I think we did that episode to really celebrate
primarily to just nail down. Yes.
Sorry.
That's Unveil the Curtain. That's the one that you announced your own channel, right? Was that the one?
Yes, his own channel, and also Andrew also announced that he is coming out as on his own.
Yeah.
I think that was the episode he came out. Right.
No, I mean we started September. I was pretty much sure by November. We were out.
November was the official one,
Yeah.
November was the official one. So now almost like 2 years already. Not bad.
2 years. 2 years.
Having fun so far.
Oh yes.
Right.
Don't trade this for anything else, man. Despite the lack of sleep. Despite the lack of sleep.
Welcome to our world,
Yes.
the dark side. So yeah, so that was email marketing. So anyone who needs help in terms of email marketing, to be frank, email marketing is not easy, but it's damn important. Okay, like I would say, email marketing is one of my marketing secret that made me a lot of money, and I have to thank Andrew for that. So if you guys need help finding out how to make money with email for your business, you got to talk to Andrew.
When I told Jason to do email marketing when he was pivoting, he said, "Well, email marketing can work, man." That was his first response.
It is so
So now I tell you, you ask him to stop his email service. I tell you, he's going to bite your hands off.
Yeah, email is powerful. Email is powerful. So if you need help, look for Andrew. All right, go and check him out on LinkedIn or everywhere else. So yeah, then we talk about policies and rules. That was
then Jason now came in. Yes, that was us. Yeah, it was us.
That was us. Then yes, the search engine marketing. So Manfred, what do you like about this episode?
He really go in depth. He make things more relatable, easy to more consume, to understand. He do it in a different angle. Basically, it's very clear. He's a very structured person. Yeah.
I think you need to be structured if you do SEM.
I mean, yeah, don't be like Jason Gunn. This guy is too much, like everywhere. But you want to learn a more structured way.
There has to be flow. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, and I think it is still valid. Whatever we learn from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. SEM. This is still valid. So just to add into your information, if you guys missed this, Jason Lau was really one of the pioneer team member for Search Guru. Right. So Search Guru is probably one of the largest search-based or digital marketing agency it is, right? It is very big. They've I think, are they having 100 employees right now? I'm not sure.
100?
I saw their the other day I saw their town hall. The team size was crazy, man. So really shout out to Larry and YC. You guys do what? Seriously.
Awesome.
It's crazy, man. You guys have grown a crazy business. But Jason was being nurtured, and he was actually awarded the marketer, the advertiser, the Google advertiser by Google Malaysia. Okay, he was awarded by Google Malaysia for a few of his campaigns. So this guy is solid. But I'm not sure. Yeah, I probably want to reconnect with him and see what he's up to right now. Because I invited him to teach. But then again, he probably got busy. Maybe I will bring him back again. So yeah.
He came in for two episodes, right?
One actually.
One only.
Okay.
And this episode was on Zoom. Remember?
Yeah.
We got problems, then we have to go back to Zoom.
That was the first time we had problem.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Along the way, we got a lot of funny problems.
Yeah, along the way. But that was, I forgot this is the first zone. Okay, so watch this. If anyone of you want to learn some very technical and very solid advice about SEM, which is Google advertising, watch this episode. Episode 11. Must watch. Must watch, I would say. All right. And then we have Ian. All right. Ian actually appeared several times, but this episode we learned something very interesting because off-page SEO is not easy. Off-page SEO. You're saying? Sorry, T1?
On the link building.
Yeah, so this is very technical.
It was a good show.
The Google stuff tends to be rather technical, I noticed.
I don't know, man. Seriously, because Google. Okay, now I get to understand a little bit better about Google, and because I do a lot of YouTube right now, YouTube ads.
Right.
But then again, like Google search engine marketing or search engine optimization is something that I can't really seem to master. In a way, it's a very deep thing. Yeah, it's alien to me. So if you guys want to learn from the best, so go for Ian's episode over here, episode 12. You gotta do that. And we have Chiwai. Whoa!
Hey, the story was with Chiwai was that because he keeps on turning up to our show, making comments and all those things. So we say, hey, let's fix him up, let's get him on the show.
To be fair, we were in a way being like, what the hell is this guy doing? Bring him to the show.
Talk so much, okay, bring him to the show.
Talk so much. Then we want him to talk, not just like typing. So we brought him to the show. That's not bad. So that was your first appearance. Do you still remember the experience, Chiwai?
Oh, I have to. You mean before the show, I have to get my hair cut and stuff, lah.
What's that?
I got a new webcam and stuff,
Wow, that's serious,
Our first one is also on Zoom, right?
Was that on Zoom?
No idea, man. I can't
I
remember.
think so.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know
not
your
sure, I
Iron
can't
Man
remember.
stuff, wallpaper.
Oh,
All right.
is it?
I think the
Yeah.
first one was
And you said you were nervous for this one.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this is my first live, man. My virginity give to you already.
Wow, like that lah. Okay. Sounds scary.
I don't want your
now,
opportunity.
now you can start another show already lah. You ready?
Oh,
to start another show,
yes.
lah. Like now so steady like that. Steady from
Right.
I think it's totally ready.
Because
Right.
after appearing, then after that you see how from the first episode, then you notice and so-called Andrew saying he's nervous and whatever, Then after that, Andrew opening his own show. Then from the first show of Andrew, you can see that he's like a big kanchiong like that. Then after you look at Andrew now, he's very, very confident when he speaks.
We're numb already.
You can see the change in Andrew. Thumbs up.
Awesome.
Both in terms of his presentation and also his setup at home, like totally different.
Yeah,
Last time
I always complain about my setup one. Macam very bad like that lah. But my setup never changed. That's
Now-
part of
Now I'm changing myself. You see, I have a light in front of me.
That's it. There you go.
Okay. Oh, damn good. Okay, that's a good one. So
Okay,
that was when
nice.
CY came into the picture. That's very interesting. We had a good show. That's why you can see like 1 hour 17 minutes. That was the
Wow,
first
what a
time
longer
we
show.
broke
Yes.
like 1 hour and a quarter. It's not easy,
Not bad for somebody who's nervous and had to get a haircut just because
had
of
to
the
get a
show.
haircut, had to get a new webcam and all these nonsense to come.
Yeah.
And I believe,
I
and I
hope the
remember,
investment was worth it.
and I remember he actually used a background with all these like Iron Man shit.
Oh yeah.
I remember
Virtual
that.
background. Yes.
Then Lancy, even my programmer
Yeah.
back then, he told me, wow, I like his background, all the things at the back I want. I was like,
I know.
yeah, like Lancy, not bad. That's a good one. Then we had like
Faisal.
so I
Your friend.
Faisal. Yeah, Manfred's friend.
My friend.
Oh, your friend. Okay.
Yes.
Ah,
Talking
Faisal,
about
I
sales.
remember. Yes.
Yes.
This is also a very interesting.
That is hardcore sale. Hardcore face to face. You want to learn
Face-to-face,
something about face to face? Yes.
Right. His technique of he was actually sharing about how to actually stand in the lobby and observe and talk to the receptionist and all that, right? Crazy. Crazy. A skill that I can never master.
It's a dying art, man.
Yeah, I'll be standing in
It's
front
a
of the thing,
dying
I'll be like damn awkward and I walk away, man. Seriously.
Right.
Yeah. But if you want to learn this kind of really solid sales, face-to-face kind of sales, human-to-human kind of sales, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to watch this episode.
Faisal is the guy.
A lot of golden nuggets from this episode. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, it was Andrew's guest. And then we have Maverick. Hey, I believe this is one of the most watched episodes.
This is
Oh, is it?
really crazy.
This is one of the most watched episodes. Yes.
Yes.
Because he even blown us away with his like virtual writing shit.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Where was the time he shows like, oh, wow, you can run on the screen. What the hell? How is that?
That got me addicted to find out exactly how to do it. I guess something to learn. Now I'm using the same technique.
But aside from all this technique, I think Maverick shared a lot of
the
golden
content is
nuggets
solid.
about copywriting.
Content is solid.
The way he structured content, the way he actually, do all this ideation, and his thinking process overall, it's really something. You have to go and watch this.
You watch Maverick for, see, there are people who have very good, solid skills, but the ability to articulate the skill into somebody who's new and to present the information in a way that somebody can easily understand. That's another level of skill sets already. And Maverick was very good in that. So if you watch his this episode, observe how he translate an information into something that you can actually understand, into diagrams and all those things. That's something. If you do sales, you present something. That's how you should do it.
Correct. Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful. So yeah, I think I watched this episode twice. I did. Not many episodes I watched twice. Right. So this is awesome. You have to watch this. So Maverick Full is definitely a master of copywriting. So if you want to
Absolutely,
learn copywriting,
more than that now, marketing now.
Yeah. So that is an episode you have to watch. Episode 15. Right. Then we have Jin. Wow.
Jin
was very interesting. He was talking about the lead gen funnel.
Yes.
And the way he does this is, I would say, something not everybody can do. He's paying a lot of attention on helping client. I really admire that. To the point where he actually helped client in a way, fine-tuning the funnel. And not just about lead gen anymore. He's really helping client to do, he goes extra mile on that. So I think, Jin, do you still take client? Anyone who wants to, like aside from CY, I recommend. And of course, Richard, I also recommend. But Jin is another guy that you can actually talk to if you want to have, if you want to perfect your lead gen process. Yeah, and Jin shared with us the entire thing, that the way he thinks, the way he kind of like help his client in this episode. So is it not too bad? 1 hour, 12 minutes.
Oh yes.
This is where people start breaking like 1 hour, more than 10 minutes kind of thing already. So if you see something longer stuff, that means no nonsense. Else, how can we crap for like that long? No way, man. Right?
The longer ones are the good ones, or not enough time to talk.
Talk too much, and
Yes.
no, talk too much. Yeah, talk too much.
A lot to cram into an hour.
A lot.
Correct.
Actually,
People.
yeah, for an hour thing, sometimes if you want to make it into something that you want to share everything, it's not easy.
Initially, we thought an hour was way too long.
Yes.
Right? The first few episodes, we were worried. That's why Manfred had scripts and reams of script for us, which Manfred we don't even read.
I remember. I'm sorry, Manfred. I don't read. I never read. Yeah.
The first few episodes, all the scripts were prepared by Manfred.
Hey, he has. Yeah, guys, he really has script. No joke.
And unfortunately, the both of us conveniently ignore it.
Yeah. So Manfred is a very serious person.
Yes.
So anyone who is hiring, actually, you can consider Manfred, because he's going to add a lot of value to your business. And of course, all this, it's
meticulous,
like it's meticulous. It's very to the detail. Respect.
Compared to us,
Yeah, we are crap lah. We are everywhere lah. So yeah, compared to Manfred lah, we crap lah. So okay, that was Jin, right? Then we had Christopher. Oh, this guy. Yeah, Shopify skill, no joke. And he's now running his agency. In Penang. So anyone from Penang who needs help, and you prefer work with somebody who is nearby, you can actually talk to Christopher. Right. To a certain extent, I think, in my opinion, just me, sometimes we may not agree to each other because he's too detailed sometimes. He dig into the number like that. It's like,
man.
Donkey rabbit hole. It's like, holy shit, like, what? You look at that. Oh my God. Okay, is that
he
important?
showed me his reports. And halfway through, I say, can you stop it? I'm seeing stars already.
Even
and I'm
you
never
don't
good
understand
numbers.
shit already. What the hell?
I know. He's measuring measuring every single changes to the ad
It's
creative
crazy.
and all those things, So, but if you really want somebody to that extent, want to be, if I change the color, how's the response to my ad? If I change the wording in my ad creative, what will happen? You talk to somebody like Chris, he will blow you over.
Yes, because you see, here's the thing. In my opinion, you may agree or disagree. Analytical skill is another thing.
Yeah.
Helping you to start advertising, running ads, doing all this
That's
creative, all this
straightforward.
thing. That's a very straightforward thing. But analytics,
Yes.
this is really a rare talent, I would say. But to a certain extent, but this guy is too much. But for those
he goes real deep.
For
Yes.
those who like it,
Yeah.
okay, you'll appreciate it, seriously. Because he gives you a hell of data, and if you can chew it, he help you make decision in a different way.
Yes.
So that's Christopher, and he really specializes in Shopify. This
I respect
episode
it.
itself, he gave us a lot of detail about Shopify selling and all that. And he even actually we ran a course together about Shopify. Facebook
Yes, in own store.
He has his own store. Yes, he was
Yes,
selling
his own
his
store.
like
Yeah.
I think he's
Our
still
phone
selling.
covers.
Yes, exotic leather phone covers, no joke.
Yes.
Engraving.
Yeah, with engraving, yes, I think he's still selling, and he actually walked us through in a two-day course. I think we actually did it in a 2-day course on how he actually does all this stuff coming in.
Yep.
How to set up store, what are the tools to use, how do you actually structure your store, and what are the do's and don'ts when it comes to a Shopify store. I think, in my opinion, it's still valid, even though we did it in 2020.
So it looks like this episode is going to be 2 hours. At the rate we're going, we're 41 minutes, 56 seconds into it, and we're just into episode 18.
Okay, let's go.
And,
It was slightly faster. We speed up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, and Adrian.
Platform.
Adrian
E-commerce platform.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you sell on, if you want to connect your WooCommerce store, which is a WordPress store, to marketplaces like Lazada and Shopee, and if you are in Malaysia for now, this is a solution you have to use.
inventory syncing with all your other platforms.
Correct.
All in one single place.
Damn powerful. I think I just took a look at his website. It's more than 5,000 clients now. That's something.
Wow.
That's something. That's something.
And they
So
work with a lot of integration with, say, QuickBooks, a lot of accounting systems as well.
yes, very solid, very well integrated. So if you're running an e-commerce like WooCommerce website and you want to synchronize your inventory to your marketplace to actually make everything come to one, you don't need to go all over places. This will help you.
Yep.
All right. So that's Adrian. Then we have Shad.
Yeah.
Video
Singapore.
storyboarding. Yeah, this is really to share with us how to use video to run ads, right?
Yep.
He's really running ads, and Shad
That's
is doing
Manfred's
very
guest.
well.
Oh, yes.
Shad
2
is
years,
doing
you
very
can
well,
see
right?
him transform, and then his business is like flying, man.
He's still running an agency and training, right?
Yes.
Now his agency is called, I think, adguru.sg. Not wrong.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
It's doing very well. It's nice.
Yep. So if you need help, in digital marketing, definitely Shad is a person that you have to reach out. You can talk to. Right. Then we have New. New.
Yes.
Yeah, New is also growing very well. Because now New technically
Salt, right?
Yeah, Salttech.
Salt
It's
Tech.
a digital agency. I think they are more specialized in helping businesses to go digitalization, especially back then we were talking about training software or e-learning software.
Yep. LMS.
LMS lah, yeah, learning
But
management
for
system.
enterprise.
At a higher level, which allows a lot more integration or integrated activities or so-called interactive activities that you can do within the platform itself. Yep. I saw her in expos and all that. Not too bad. I think she's having fun. So, by the way, New is from Vietnam, but New is totally.
She's Malaysian already.
She's, I think, yeah.
She's a full-fledged Malaysian already.
She's having fun, man. She's having fun, and she's from Penang at the moment. Yeah, she's from Penang. And Kenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 hour, 20 minutes.
Yes.
1 hour,
Really?
20 minutes. Okay. I don't want to say much about this episode. Okay. Who say this episode is a must watch? Must watch.
Oh yes, must watch. Must watch.
Okay. 100% verdict. You must watch this episode. All right. How do you actually do personal branding through Instagram? And he's nailing it. 20 over 1,000 followers right now.
Oh man, his audience is awesome, man.
His audience
For
is
somebody who have not done social media and during pandemic decided to start with IG of all platforms. Okay.
Yes.
And no offense to him, he's quite a veteran, age-wise.
70-year-old lah. He's my mentor. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's almost OG of
No
the
joke,
ad business
man.
already.
He owned
No
the
joke.
first Mac in I think one of the first Mac in Malaysia. When Apple launched everything, he's 100% Apple fanboy.
Yep.
And I have to say this again, okay? Tribe Academy happened. Me going into training or coaching, actually partly because of him. We had a conversation on our flight from KL to Penang. We had a very deep talk about what should I do next and all that, and we were actually weighing all the possibilities. And he told me that maybe this route is more suitable, and then I went on, and here I am.
Yeah.
So I had to
Really, it's really solid.
How do you bump into him? I can't remember.
We worked together.
Okay.
We worked together. He was my, I actually worked as his outsourced agency back then, because he runs an advertising agency and I'm in digital. So we worked together. So he brought me in and I was like, oh, okay, this uncle not bad. I was like, okay. And look at his gear. Oh, wow, very solid. Well, I want that. So then eventually we started talking and then we worked together. And yeah, then I learned a lot from him, to be frank. The whole journey was really awesome.
Yeah. If you want to learn about advertising, the core advertising, Kenny
yeah.
is the guy.
Kenny is the guy. It's
Yes.
powerful. It's powerful. Okay, so that's Kenny. Have to go. And Chun Yen, digital marketing for fitness. This guy, fitness coach, but he's the best salesperson I've ever met.
Yeah.
Oh, his closing is awesome, man.
His closing.
I can't match his closing, man.
Competitor is surgeon.
Yeah, his competitor is surgeon, and the way he does closing, to be frank, because we work together in some projects, we launched a coaching program together. The way he does closure, oh my god, you gotta learn that.
That process, I don't know where he get from, but it's good.
Yeah, even I learned that. I can't be as good as him.
Not forever, not for us.
I can't be as good as him, but this guy is crazy. So look at this. He's a fitness coach. Okay, he was once when he was younger, the junior Mr. Malaysia, no joke.
Oh yes.
Yes. Okay, and well, he's now running a business, and his business is growing. It's growing. He's hiring managers now. He's actually having a bigger team right now. He's doing very well. Wow. Yes. All right. So that's Chun Yen, and then this is us, right?
This is us.
This is us talking about digital marketing in 2021. See, we are still at
The
2021.
transition to January already.
Yeah, January. Yeah, that was that.
Hey, when did we did our crazy experiment with Three Marketers and Friends? What's it, March, is it?
March.
Okay.
March last year, yes.
That's the best
We'll
show.
come to that.
Well, I dare not do that anymore.
I spent the whole day watching.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. So
Something to talk about.
yeah, then we had then we had Jamie back. Jamie.
Oh, Jamie's back for a second time.
Jamie to come back to talk about the marketplace selling in 2021.
Yes.
So that was really something to learn. Yeah. And then LinkedIn Organic, Ametan.
Guess.
Yeah, Memphis guest for corporate branding, very specific for corporate branding.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a very
He's
good
the one who said that the link should not put inside the post, should put inside the comment.
Yes. Yes.
And
Very
I
good
still
advice.
use that advice till now.
Yes. Very true. Very true. Useful. So Ametan, if you want to actually look at LinkedIn for corporate, yes, this is the one. And we have Chiwai back.
Chiwai is back. Yes.
Chiwai
Now
again.
got confidence already.
Anytime on, come back. Okay,
Yeah.
so Chiwai talk about Facebook ads in 2021. It was really about discussion, and we have Balkis. This lady,
Respect.
she's also doing very well. She actually launched herself into a business coach already.
Oh wow.
Not
I've
just
seen
about-
some of IG posts, yeah.
Yeah, it's about business coach and really helping people start their own so-called online coaching business or online training, online selling digital products like what we do.
Yeah.
So yeah, but the way we were still talking about in selling via Instagram. Fantastic, man, this lady. Yeah, and I actually went through the training with her. We
I
did a
signed up
training
for
together.
a course as well, actually.
Her course, right? Do you realize? Were you there live? She was like,
Oh,
she
after that I signed up.
wow, she is powerful. You have to look at this. She is powerful. And the strategies that she shared about Instagram marketing back then, I think is still valid today. Although a little bit things change with new
Now with
stuff
Reels
like
and all
Reels
these things,
and all that.
but The content concept.
and
Yeah.
engagement concept.
Yeah, no
I think
change.
it's powerful. Yeah.
That one is the same.
Oh yeah, then we have like
Yong Lin, our
Yong Lin.
first entrepreneur.
Oh yeah, I mean every
Full-fledged
one of us are
entrepreneur.
entrepreneur, but this guy is a startup.
Yes.
He's a startup, so he actually created something from scratch. It's like an e-marketplace for home chef, meaning it's for Malaysia. I think they are growing. Crave.
I think they went through a couple of rounds of funding already.
Yes. I think they are growing.
They are expanding now.
Good for you, Yonglin. All the best.
Yes.
And I think this is us.
That's us. Yeah.
This is where it's that things. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
at
then
this
we
point in time, to be honest, when you see us, it's very likely that we didn't manage to get any more guests. So we decided to, okay, just full disclosure.
Yeah, full disclosure. We don't want to tell you right now. He's like, hey, no guests.
point.
Okay, nobody's free.
Okay,
It's
just 3 hours.
There you go. And most of the time, right, we didn't even have a topic. Right?
We don't.
We call this the filler episodes.
From initially starting the show, the 3 of us now become fillers already.
Yeah, we became fillers.
That's how we
God.
transitioned.
Yeah, but it's a good thing. It's a good transition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So filler episodes, we talk about interesting things, but even this one not bad. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Then we had Charles.
Yes, my first digital marketing guru,
Charles was my first.
DMC.
Charles was my first SEO trainer.
Oh, okay.
I attended his SEO course. I paid for it.
Hmm.
It was good. I love it. I still benefit from that until today.
Yep.
So Charles is solid. Now he's also doing very well. They're
yes.
working very closely with the government agencies right now. I
Hmm.
think he tapped out all the government-related training.
He power already. I think he power already.
You go and attend any government-related like digital marketing training or like kind of like whatever. It's all him or his team.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's Charles. And we had Carl. Carl is a very interesting.
Wow, this episode you must watch.
Wow, this guy was so damn powerful, man.
Diam one, this one.
This guy shares his technique in growing a frozen food business. Delivery, no outlet, purely on delivery. And
it's frozen food. That's a double whammy, is it?
He is doing very well.
Yep.
He is doing very well. He's growing. He's the second time he came back. I think he came back for the second time, right?
Yep.
He did.
He said he was just moved into the new whatever factory or storage or warehouse, call it. He's doing very well. So
anybody who doubts, if you think you're an entrepreneur and you don't know about digital marketing and all those things, look at Carl. He is an entrepreneur first, and he's a digital marketer second. He runs his own ads. He does his own campaigns.
Correct.
There you go.
Everything. Yeah. Then we have May talking about Pinterest marketing, totally out of world.
Yes.
I totally don't get it, but powerful.
Yeah.
More for UK and US.
More, yes. But May came back for the second time.
May came back for a second time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot from this one.
Hmm.
We learned a lot from this one. Okay, so that's Pinterest marketing. If you're interested, you can go through that. A lot of golden nuggets as well. Then we have Vishwa.
Yes.
Vishwa is also an agency guy. The way he does lead gen, he shared with us.
Very lead gen.
Very, very powerful lead gen
Very,
guy.
very powerful.
You have to look at this episode. If you're
Young guy.
Very young.
Very young guy.
Very young.
Yes.
Like.
Very active in politics.
Oh, really?
Is it
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He started he started digital marketing or doing ads for people when he was in the university.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
that's Vishwa.
That's
Watch this.
starting young.
Then we change our cover.
Then we change cover. This is where we change
Finally,
cover.
we changed our cover.
Oh my god! But this is okay for about the cover thing. It's 100% Andrew.
Well
It's
done.
100% Andrew. Okay, so Andrew did a good job. From time to time he give us a new one. Not bad. So here you go, part 2, second filler episode. Filler episode now.
Filler episode. Now it's filler episode.
Got part 2 some more.
Yeah, and we have Krishna.
No, my guess.
And Manfred's guest talking about customer acquisition via digital marketing. I
Oh, this one is pure data. This is data guy.
Yeah, very powerful. He's very powerful. Actually, this is also another episode you should watch. And then we had Andrew back about selling via email.
Right.
I think we worked together on this one.
We work on, we did something to basically help the audiences, and we decided to just promote it.
Yes, I think this is really something that we wanted to do to really share with people about the possibility of selling via email. So there was that. Okay, then we talk about business. I think that was Chunyan.
That was Chinjan again.
That was Chunyan about business coaching.
Yes.
to talk about business. So that's, you see, we started to have a guest picture coming in already, huh? Check it out.
Yes.
This is where we started. Okay, so that was Chunyan. Let's talk about business, and we have Xander. Xander was actually doing Canva back then, but now Xander is in NFT field.
Oh, is he doing NFT now?
Blockchain, not NFT.
Oh, wow.
Actually-
But he's from gaming background. So
From
makes
gaming
sense,
background, very solid one. I think I last spoke to him. He was actually telling me that he's in like the blockchain company, startup from China. He works like 12 to 15 hours a day, no joke.
Right.
Oh,
Really hustle, but fast paced, and he told me he learned like crazy.
Well, that's good for him, man.
Very good for him.
And
very
a young
happy
guy.
for him. Yeah. Really Xander is very young. And Xander is very good at design. This guy, actually, we did a course together. He actually shared with us really how to actually use Canva to turn yourself into a pro designer. No joke.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
I think all in all, I think I'm still using like 30% of Canva's capabilities.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna overrun. I mean, we're gonna have overtime tonight anyway. So we are
Yes.
at 39.
Last
So
show. It's okay. Never mind.
It's last show. So I don't care, you don't care, right? So just stay with us. All right. So
And we have Bob,
for the first time.
my LinkedIn guru.
You have to learn from him.
Yes.
You have to learn from him. If you want to use LinkedIn to really grow your leads, grow your business, you have to learn from this guy. Hands down. The best guy to work with. All right. So this
And
episode
now
you
he
must-
has expanded now. He's got his signature business connect in Europe, US, Malaysia,
Australia.
Singapore, and Australia.
also. Yeah.
This guy is ambitious. The second time he came back, he shared with us about his ambition. Wow, this guy is ambitious.
Yes.
This guy is ambitious. And he's now into singing. Anyway, I'll talk about that. Yeah, so that's Bob. And we had Tifa.
Oh, Tifa.
Tifa
my
is a
faith
freelance
copywriter.
copywriter. I think she's having fun right now.
She's doing it more into e-commerce now for copywriting. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, if you need somebody to write,
Mm.
this is the person. I think she's very much into e-commerce now, even better.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's a very good specialization. Awesome. So that's Tifa. And we have ST.
ST.
This guy is also very interesting now. He's into NFT.
Together with Gerard and Tip.
Together with Jera and all, yes. And
Yeah.
Jera is the next, together with Jera. So he's actually having a group together with Jera, and they are advocating about NFT now. I think it's a very good initiative. Okay, and well, if you want to learn about this guy is actually a super powerful. He is a fully certified like aesthetic trainer. He can train people to do injection and all that.
Right.
And now he's a business coach. Powerful, right? So all possibilities are there. Chiwa, you have anything to add on to all these episodes? Chip in, what you can.
okay.
Okay, so that's ST, and we had Jera. Right. Oh, okay. Now we had like Richard was saying this episode is like grandparents telling grandchildren yesterday stories.
Okay, so what? Is that translated into the subtitle?
Tiongkok.
Is that what? Boring, is it?
No, I think it's about because he was telling us about what happened back then. I think because ST has been around, he's really a very veteran business. He runs business, and he actually runs business in multiple countries.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
interesting learning with him. Yeah.
Yep.
And we have Jera. Jera is into personal branding. If you need help transforming yourself into, more presentable and like you want to bring out the best of you, Jera. But
This one is a chili padi, man. This
Wow.
one is a chili padi.
this one is good. This one is good.
Yeah.
Singapore, anyway. She's from Singapore.
based.
Oh yeah, and we had Kim.
Our
First US
guest.
based.
Yeah,
guest.
our first US guest, Kim. Kim talks about how she built a 6-figure, now 7-figure business
Yes.
using Facebook group.
Facebook
all
group
the Facebook
using
group.
Chrome extension.
Yes, very powerful business. Very powerful.
This lady, ambitious like hell. She's hardworking.
Hardworking. Yep.
Yep.
Very true.
I mean, compared to her, we are like toddlers.
She's still doing that, right? The
Yes.
monthly group training thing.
She does that.
Wow, crazy.
Not easy.
6 days, right? Or 5 days?
6 days.
6 days. Crazy. Yes. Just like my fucking 6-day challenge. I won't do it again. No.
Hey, people are going on.
Wow.
60
Yeah,
days.
seriously, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then we have Joe.
Joan.
Joan is also an agency guy. He really helps people to run ads. and he shared with us his way of running Facebook ads. This guy is also very good. He actually started training at one point, but I'm not sure whether he's still ongoing.
I think he's focusing back into his agency work. Business
Agency makes more money lah. Not everybody wants to do training, to be frank. Like Chiwa also do like training. I mean, do agency, doesn't want to go training.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Okay, then we have
Ronald.
Ron.
Yes.
Ron is powerful. Ron is an old friend. And Ron shared with us how he pivoted through the pandemic. He is now having fun now. Back to his old trade already. But this guy, imagine.
Is he back to live
Yes.
events? I think I noticed some posts back to live events.
Back to
already.
live, back to live already. Back to live already. I think almost 100%. I have another client who does Expo, International Expo, also 100% back to live.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, 100% back to life. And we have Michelle.
Yes.
Michelle.
Mom entrepreneur.
So yeah, mom product. She's also doing very good right now. Yeah, she's also doing very good. So if you want to learn how to actually build six-figure business from home as a mom, full-time mom, watch this. All right. And Adrian. Adrian is an artist. Okay. She started as an interior designer at one point, and eventually she's now into like helping using all these art activities to help people calm down, find a peace of mind.
Yes.
So Adrian shared with us some very interesting tips about staying healthy.
So we got a good balance of guys and girls.
Luckily lah, else very good guys.
I mean,
very
it wasn't
safe,
planned, but generally speaking, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
we were kind of we don't care. We just look for people with skills.
Correct. And Richard say agency more money. Wait. It's good to walk down the memory lane. Yeah, in a bit. Hopefully we are not boring you, but I think this is us, doing what we wanted to do to close the show.
Close the gap. Close the loop.
Close the loop. Yeah. And Richard said agency more money but more pain. Surplus is a suffering cost. Well, if you say so. But okay lah, money ma, okay lah.
Every vacation, every business has its own pain and glory.
Correct. And we have Zirkan.
Yes. E-com.
E-com. Branded e-com, no joke. Meaning that you build a brand. It's a bedding products, right?
Bedding products.
Yes, from scratch. So this is also something that you have to learn.
This one talks about logistics of e-com because from
Yes.
manufacturing to distribution
Yes.
to marketing.
So if you want to start a new brand on your own, don't do it yet until you watch this episode.
Yeah, especially physical products.
Yes, no joke. It's a very powerful episode. And we had Joshua. I think Joshua is also doing that already lah.
Joshua
is an MC.
is going gangbusters, man. He's almost every single event also he seems to be there one.
Powerful.
Our voiceover expert. Unfortunately, we don't have an opportunity to use his voice.
But okay, Joshua shared with us some very interesting stuff about how this industry works, because it's totally stranger to us, or we totally don't get it at all.
Yeah,
It's something
we
that we
don't
don't understand. But it was a very good learning from Joshua. And we have 50. It was halfway.
Oh, they're halfway already.
And we have
Wow.
we have big guy. We have Kenny sharing with us how he grew multi-million.
Multi-million.
Multi-million, okay.
6-7 figure sales
business,
events.
yeah, every time, okay, by having an in-house digital marketing team. So Kenny is Joey's brother, Joey Yap,
Yep.
if you are not familiar. So Joey Yap is the #1 authority in Chinese metaphysics
Worldwide.
worldwide. So this is Kenny working alongside with him to build the business together. So we learn crazy lot from Kenny.
Yep.
And you should. Yeah.
And they are expert in, dismantling their own products or dismantling their own, kill their own babies, so to speak, to start new ones. And that's how they innovate.
Yes.
And is something that for all of us,
Correct.
sometimes we hold too dear to our ideas.
Yep.
These guys, they don't. The moment they don't work, they switch.
So that's where we crossed the 50 bar, and it was like
That's where we
halfway
figured-
through, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, and we had Lo. We learned a lot from Lo.
Law just came into the show.
Oh, he came in. Hi, Lo. Welcome in. And I think he's doing very well now, right, TY?
His coffee products all going into certain supermarkets.
Oh, nice.
So what Lo shared with us is actually he was, because at one point the cafe was closing. Okay, and then he had to pivot his business, how to actually change from B2B to B2C. So that was the story. What's up,
Right.
Lo? Welcome back
Hey.
in. Yeah. So good
Nice
to
to
know
have
that
you
you're
back.
doing good. Okay, keep on hustling. That's a good one. Okay, so that's 51. You want to learn about this transition and how he does that. Go through that. And we had King Tech, government stuff. It's called
1
about
year
how
mark.
to get grants. Yeah.
Then we hear 1 year mark.
Oh yes, that was 1 year mark. 52.
Oh, that's 1 year mark, huh? Wow.
That's why on the 53 we say that's the beginning of a new chapter. Obviously, filler episode lah. More or less lah. Then we had Joe. Joe is a dentist.
The digital dentist.
This guy is
digital
crazy.
dentist.
This is a digital marketer lah, not dentist lah. But he's
I
also
know,
very
man.
good at his trade lah, of course. And his business is growing. Yeah, he's just opened another outlet in Bangsa.
Where
Oh,
got
yes.
dentist to loyalty program? This guy is really
Yeah. This guy
Yeah.
is crazy. He's damn good. So that's something you want to learn, from a dentist into this guy is that is also a marketer. So that's about the learning that.
So if you look back at the show and the topics and the people that we interviewed, you notice that the 3MS or 3 Marketer show actually is a snapshot on the entire there was snapshot of the pandemic era, the last 2 years,
Oh yeah.
right?
Very true,
People
very
who are
true.
pivoting, people who have changed, people, like Ron from live events, virtual events, and, making a killing out of it, and then now going back to live events. It was an apt snapshot. I think that's for whatever reason, 3 Marketer show is a good gauge of how businesses adapt
transform.
and transform. Yeah.
Very true. And by the way, Law is asking baton pass to Chiwai. Chiwai, wait for you lah. I'll
Yes,
see
Law.
what you're gonna do, right?
We've been trying to remind him that he's supposed to take over the second
Yeah,
version
he's
of
supposed to.
second season of 3 Marketer show.
Yeah, very true.
Put
Very
some
true.
pressure for me.
Yeah, so yeah, let's put some pressure. Every time you see him, you remind him on that, huh?
Hey, how?
Then we have Jeffrey. Is that Jeffrey? Yes, Jeffrey.
Yes, Jeffrey, platform.
Yeah, platform, business of email. Our first email service provider,
Malaysia based.
ESP Malaysia based. Yes.
Yes.
We learned a lot from Jeffrey. That's a good learning. Okay, and
And
then
Wang is back.
we have Wang. We have Wing about what do we call? Affiliate marketing and social commerce. It's a very
Beaumont.
interesting
That was he introduced to us the idea of Beaumont.
Yeah, Beaumont. Yes. It's a very powerful. And now, like I say, he's on to another journey right now. This guy is crazy. All right, then we had all these, it's like more like a roundup. We had everyone here. We had Jin.
We have Jean, we have Maverick, talking
Maverick.
about data privacy.
Talk about data privacy. Yeah, because that time was the iOS 14.5, right?
Yes.
So that's the time we talk about this thing. Yeah.
So we're quite current. We're quite tied to the current events, like we're not so
In a way,
bad.
lah, we try to, lah. We try to. If it's interesting enough to talk about, then of course. If it's not, then well. Then we have
Crowdfunding.
Crowdfunding. This is really good. This is very interesting, and they are doing very well. Okay, MyStarter was actually the largest crowdfunding platform in Malaysia.
Oh, they are now the largest.
They are now the largest.
Ooh,
I think they
wow.
are all the time the largest.
Nice.
And I think they just went on. They actually just went through one round of crowdfunding on their own. I think the evaluation was quite good.
Okay. Cool.
So that's that. Okay, crowdfunding, and then we have Asa to take a deep
Asa
dive
back,
into
yes.
your trainer.
This one is good. This one.
This one, burn your head, man. This one must watch.
Burn your head.
Seriously, like if you are into SEO, watch this.
Well, anything
at
SEO, show C-stars one.
I don't get lah. Seriously, SEO I don't get lah. So okay,
we
thanks to all
really need
this-
to. Yeah.
Yes, thanks to all this seafood, and that's where we learn from the best. Then you see part 3 filler episode. Okay. Then we
Now,
have stupid
now
from
you
Manfred.
know.
Now this
you
is
know.
not filler. This is not filler. This
Yeah.
Manfred wanted a dedicated episode helping his fellow so-called
Cosmate.
coursemate
Yes.
to master a
Understanding the
system.
Stuken Mimic Pro simulation.
So it's a very
It's
interesting
a flawed
episode.
product lah, but there's a bit of fun inside there lah.
Yeah.
It was our first attempt to get Manfred to do a solo show.
Wow. Seriously, it was a very interesting show. So obviously Manfred had fun. Not bad. 1 hour mark, no problem.
Not bad. Okay. He can hold a show on his own.
Right. And we have Anjali.
Anjali, yes.
Anjali talking about content marketing. Anjali is very much into Instagram right now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she invited me to join her show, but then again, well, I think I forgot to reply her message. Sorry, Anjali.
Oh, yeah. He's supposed to be on the show, eh?
Let me get back to you. Let me get back to you.
There you go.
Okay, I will follow her Instagram. It's very interesting. Okay, then we have Adrian talking about mentoring startups.
Yeah.
Okay, also Manfred's contact.
Yeah.
We learned very interesting thing from Adrian on how he actually journeyed into this. It's a very interesting episode. Definitely should watch. And we had YS. This is about the trend.
Yep. This is one
Oh,
very
yes, yes,
interesting episode
This is interesting. This
The
is
5
interesting.
trends.
Correct.
before we hit 2022.
Correct. So this is where YS shared with us the trend that he predicted. I think a lot of that actually came true already. Pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to know what happened, what he predicted, then maybe next year. No, I mean we're no longer having the show, but then again we'll see what happens.
We can always do a pop-up show.
We'll do a pop-up and say
There's nothing stopping us from doing a pop-up show.
all right. Then we will say whether it's correct or not. Correct or
Yeah.
not. Let's see.
That's the
but
beauty.
it's a very interesting episode. I would say I like this. I enjoy this very much.
Yep.
You must watch. Okay, and we have Ellen. Marketing automation.
Marketing
Okay,
automation.
Very
Cool.
technical. He's also very technical. This guy knows his stuff about marketing
Absolutely.
automation. To be frank, automation is a very important thing. You need to build automations around a business, else too much manual stuff can die.
You
If
cannot
need
scale.
help, watch this episode. If you need help, look for Ellen. And we have Katina, our friend
first
from
Indonesian
Indonesia.
guest.
Yes.
Yes.
I talk about influencer and social commerce in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Actually took us to kind of like take a glimpse into whatever that's happening in Indonesia. It's a very interesting marketplace.
Right.
It's a growing one, definitely.
The subsequent episode, we have Ian back.
All right. Right. We have Ian talking about SEM. This is also a must watch. Every time Ian talks about SEM, do it. Okay. Ian is a very structured guy also. I don't know, all these SEO, SEM people are very
Yeah,
structured people.
very structured there.
Yeah, the way they talk, right, you won't feel lost one. But if you listen to Jason Gunn, habis. So yeah, habis.
We're
So
all over the place.
yeah, so yeah, Ian must watch.
So I like him.
Yeah. So then we had Niza talking about, this
Very
guy
good.
is also crazy. Damn deep. Talk about GA. I'm supposed to have a course to do a workshop with him, right? But this guy too busy. Never mind.
Oh yeah, if you learn GA, talk to Niza, man. He's good, man.
Yeah.
I haven't tried even this Google Studio yet.
So
Imagine
yeah,
that all the features under Google Studio.
all right.
Yeah, man.
So that's first appearance of Niza. I think Niza came twice.
Yeah.
Niza came twice.
Yeah.
The other episode is Google Data Studio.
Wait, how come Ian can come back? Oh, wow, second time, part 2.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Oh my god.
It was so good, and the episode was
Yeah, he can't finish all the questions.
You see,
Finish
part
it,
2,
so
1 hour 40
yeah.
minutes, no joke.
Yes.
1 hour 40 minutes for part 2. Not bad. And then we have Wesley talking about
PR.
Oh, this is another whole new world to us. To me, at least. I don't know about you, man. I don't get it. But he actually walked us through a lot of very interesting concepts and ideas. I like this episode as well. So watch this.
I think this is where we started to expand the universe from digital marketing into business.
Oh,
and
yeah.
into the other disciplines that surrounds entrepreneurship and businesses as well.
Correct. And I think this is me, right? Talking about
This
YouTube
is a
stuff.
solo show by Jason Gunn. Yes,
Yeah.
because he found his love for YouTube.
I wanted to share with you how important is YouTube, and I still talk about that a lot.
Yes.
Okay,
It is.
For those
it
who
is.
are
If you
not
can-
yet starting a YouTube channel, like I want to bounce over and have you take a look at this. Look, in the past 48 hours, I have reached 1.9k people.
There you go.
I mean, what can you do to reach that many people within a day? Right?
For free,
Seriously, for free, no cost, and
Yes.
all this means serious people. All right, so
Yeah.
look at that. Anyway, then we have Chinese New Year edition with the tiger.
Oh,
there.
that's 1 year already.
That's 1 year.
1 year plus already.
1 year plus already.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
was
was
the
start of
good
the
one.
year, no.
Yeah.
And
This
obviously
is
the
day
episode,
3 of Chinese New Year, and we still show up.
Yep. And we followed by Ed from the state. talking
Oh,
about
yes.
email. This is also very powerful.
Email deliverability,
This
very
is
important.
very powerful. This is very important. So you have to watch this episode. Yeah, talk about email deliver. I can never pronounce this word
Deliverability.
right now. What the fuck?
Yes.
But anyway,
Add photo.
Andrew can help. So look for Andrew if you need that. So yeah. And then we had like Christopher.
Great.
This guy is also very solid. Look, 1 hour and 8 minutes, not bad. Talk
Wow.
about business consultation, how he actually coached businesses and stuff like that. It's a very interesting story. And
So
with
Chiwa, you have come, you have been, you appeared 3 times in our show.
Chiwa appeared twice. Is he 75, 76? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Are
No,
you?
the 76 there was some incident he wanted to share.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a case with what?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, of course, he's our 4th marketer. I have to give it to him.
Absolutely. He's the only one with the most appearance on the show.
I think number 1 already. Number 1 cannot fight
Number one
already.
already.
Win.
Yes.
And then Angeli came back about Instagram. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Finally.
Angeli. Yeah, on the 77. And Bob and marketing. I like this episode, Bob and marketing.
You get to know a bit more about his motivation and what drives him.
I think this is a very interesting episode. You must watch if you want to know about Bob and his idea about marketing, the way he look at it. So these guys must watch. And we have Mark. Mark is damn
Episode.
No, he's damn into TikTok marketing now, man. Seriously, he's the number 1 TikTok marketing trainer in Malaysia right now. I think in Mandarin world at least.
Mandarin world.
In the Mandarin world, at least he's the number 1. No one can fight him, man. Seriously, he's doing very well. I think. So that's Mark, and we had Bryce. Bryce is about branding and design.
Yes.
I think Bryce came back twice, right?
Bryce came back twice.
I mean,
Bryce came back twice.
Yeah. So Bryce, a very young chap, but he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. And we have Fong. Fong is an old friend, this guy. Tesla guy.
Tesla guy. The Elon Musk fanboy.
Yeah, Elon
The
Musk.
recent one, Elon Musk want to buy Man U on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, nice boy.
Yeah. He'll come back and say, why ask me here again? This is the nonsense. They probably will say that, because
Then
So
maybe
that's-
I'll do a football show. Then I'll invite, if he buys menu, we'll do a football show and then we'll ask Fong to come back.
Correct. But this is where Fong shared with us about how the market change or the investment industry changed through the pandemic. It's a very interesting because this guy is a CEO of a fund management company.
Equity management. Yes.
Yeah, equity. And this guy is very, very talented. I knew him since uni time, so these guys are good. So marketing Web3, I think it's us as well.
Yeah, that's Jason.
Yeah, that's me. Obviously, I took some shows, so and we had like business
this
MacGyver.
This is the heavy power one.
Yeah, the Dato James
Heavy.
Fu. What? He shared with us a lot of things on the front, and when we actually went back to the backstage,
We were like, oh, the hell, man.
we had the private session, which people need to pay thousands to actually do that
Yes.
for like a few
Dr.
minutes.
James,
But,
thank you so much.
yeah, thank you, Dr. Dato. But I think we sort of screwed though. We didn't ask the right question for me, at least. Yeah, I was very nervous. But he is damn good. It's something that you have to watch. This episode must watch. And we have
If you're in
Christopher
business,
Pon. Yeah, and we have Christopher Pon for the first time before he went to,
Japan.
start a business in Japan.
That's
our 99th episode.
The second TikTok episode.
It is the second one, no?
Second TikTok.
This is the second TikTok. The first one was with Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Second TikTok.
Then
Okay.
this is the second
okay.
one. Yeah. So it's a different story. I would say different perspective looking into it. So if you are into TikTok, you should watch both episodes.
Yes.
Yes.
Then Bryce came back.
And Bryce came back to talk further about branding and design thinking. And must watch also, I think. And Niza, this one must watch.
Oh,
He
Google
walks
Data
us through
Studio.
about how to use Data Studio. This is total
Data Studio
mind blown, man.
Unleashed version.
Yeah, mind blown, So you must go into this. You must watch this. And we had Grace talking about stories
Lovely Grace.
for businesses. And Grace is the one who actually took your picture,
The
right?
picture that you see in the cover is taken by Grace team.
Wow.
There you go. So yeah, I think she shared very interesting stories. I mean, her perspective and the way she looked at the importance of how, like an image or like
Photography,
storytelling,
branding.
photography,
Yes.
to help your business, really something that you must watch.
And
Right,
the
so that's
questionnaire
great.
will blow you off your mind before you actually get a picture. When she'll give you a long list of questionnaires to ask.
Oh yeah. There was that.
Not many photographers do that.
Yeah, so it's a very interesting. So you can see how serious she takes every single one of her clients.
Yep.
So that's a good one. And we have Sharon.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
Sharon.
Sharon talks about
Iconic.
co-working space, iconic. I think Sharon started her own show
Yes, Sharon started her own show. Looking forward to that. I think she did it
Shout out to
once
Sharon.
last week. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Since we have a bit of time, we probably will watch. Yeah. So
From next week onwards, we have nothing else to
Yes.
do.
For Wednesday night, like you guys have nothing else to do.
Yeah,
I've got a
well,
lot of things-
let's observe ourselves. Whether Wednesday by 9:30 we'll sit in front of the desk and turn on our so-called webcam, hoping that we're going to go live.
maybe maybe and
Yeah.
and Manfred will remind in the morning and say we got show.
Yeah, we got show.
That's a gentle reminder.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Manfred. And we had Fong back on the 89. Okay, about Elon
About
Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, the Mr. Elon Musk. All right, so that's Fong. Anything you want to know about Elon Musk, watch this episode.
Yep.
And we had a filler episode. No, like this.
It is a filler episode.
It was I would say it's I mean, we were preparing to go 100.
Yeah.
So this
Countdown
is
to
where
the
we-
100,
This is where
yeah.
we announced that we're gonna end at 100. Remember?
Oh, yeah, we did this announcement. Yes.
Yes. We came on this. We purposely did this episode just to announce that we're gonna like close at 100.
Yeah. So drama. We all so drama.
Have to plot a little bit, like else people cut off guarded. Then how? Then Chihuahua will be like, shit. What do I do next week? Then there. No good. Okay, and then we had one episode talking about the conversion.
I think
API.
this is Manfred.
Yeah,
This Manfred,
that was
this
That's
Manfred.
Manfred's
Manfred wants to do that.
expertise.
Yes, I think this is a good one.
follow-up we have May to come back to talk about entrepreneurship.
Right. Okay, then we started to talk a lot more about entrepreneurship already because we want everybody to have their say. You know, whoever wants to do that, come and say your way. That's why Chihuahua was part of it as well, right? Then we have Ian at 93 about his take on entrepreneurship. All right, and then we have Bob coming back about his funnel building, and eventually we talk about business building and entrepreneurship. So it's a also very useful episode. All these entrepreneurship, the last few episodes are all must watch lah. Don't need to talk about that. But of course, all the episodes must watch. Then we had TY, also his take about entrepreneurship. Yeah.
Starting an agency and how he started.
Yes.
Want to know more about GY and what makes him? Watch this one.
Yeah. It was
Last
a good thriller.
today's episode, he has 6 appearances.
We have 6 appearances
Yeah.
already. Wow. GY.
No, as in including this episode lah.
Not
Awesome.
bad, TY. Not
Not
bad.
bad. Not bad.
Right. Then we have Tanam from Estonia.
Estonia.
All the way from Estonia. All right. So it's a very interesting one. How he built, like email service provider to become the number 1 in the country. It's powerful. Watch this. And we have Jimmy.
So, yeah, just in case you're wondering, what's this? The side benefit or so-called benefit of doing shows like this. It actually allows you to reach people, in most cases, who not even consider you.
Yep.
Right. So, if you want to expand your reach, do a show.
Yeah, seriously. It's a good one. Okay, so that was that. And we had Jimmy lah. Jimmy, you winner. So
Wow,
many
this
guys.
guy, I tell you,
Crazy.
you,
You winner.
that's
So
it, man.
the
When
most
it comes to cert,
Meta Blueprint certified guy I know.
and he's not a full-fledged digital marketer, by the way.
No, not yet. He's going
There you
to
go.
though. But he has 5. He wins hands down. Okay. Salute. Okay. Give it to him. And then we had Fong coming back talking about Elon and Twitter.
Yes.
The one we badmouth about Elon.
And Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Halfway through, some disturbance happened because of Twitter. People attacking us. I don't know. Yeah. And and that's 99. Entrepreneurship
That was
in
last
Japan.
week.
Full circle. From
That was the
Japan.
full circle. That was the full circle. And all the way from
Broadcast from
Japan.
Japan.
Yes.
Broadcast
all
from
the way from
Japan.
Japan.
All
So
the
that's-
documents in Japanese.
Correct. So you just go to my YouTube channel and look for the 3 Marketer Show. I'll still put it on my main page. Okay. You can still go in and watch all of this. 100 episode is not easy. I'm not asking you to watch all of them, but watch those that are useful to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be there forever. So everyone else, thank you so much. But wait, let me bring this back. All right. I think that wraps the walkthrough. You see, like 1.5 hour down. What the hell did we do?
1.5 hours.
Yeah, 1.5 hour.
Compress.
Yeah.
99 episodes.
Just to give you because once we finish all the movie, then we want to do a trailer, right? This is a trailer, the longest. Right? Just
Afterthought, we just decided that, let's do a summary.
summary, yes, correct. So
Yeah.
this is what we have done.
So what's next, man, guys?
Chihuahua is going to take over first thing first. So watch this guy, okay? and see whatever. But I don't know, man, what's next. But to me, I got a lot more things coming up. Because to be frank, now I have 4 shows.
Oh, you got 4 shows already.
I have 3 active shows now. I'm now currently at 4 shows, including the Tree Marketer. So once the Tree Marketer is off, I have 3. All right. And I'm gonna add, AMA and another AMA for my gardening and another live show with the guy. So, but next month I'm gonna add 2 more shows.
Wow.
I'm gonna have 5.
Okay, man.
So I'm not having.
You won't have time. You won't have time.
I'm not having a better life right now, man. Seriously. But that's what we do, lah. That's what we do.
Yeah. But we enjoy going on. Yeah. So, Manfred, what's your plan, man?
I think from this experience, you learn something. No, I think maybe because I do talk to some of my friends, they were saying that our show is a bit long. So in terms, maybe you can go to podcast, more design that you want to bring a message. Because complex concept is difficult to be delivered via live show or even podcast. So make it snappy for that. So I'm looking at it. I haven't made any decision. We see how from there.
I mean, since you're at this topic, I just want to quickly share my thought. Like people would say 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock too late, 10 o'clock too early, 1 hour too long. Live is sian. Can we do recorded? I mean, you have all sort of voices. You do what you do. You do what you believe in. So if there is anyone out there who wants to start a show in any way, you do what you do. Eventually, people will be trained into your method or your format.
There's no right way, right?
There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong because different people will have different want or need.
Yeah.
You can't.
The
you
audience
can't
is
please
different.
Everyone. Yeah, you can't please everyone. But then again,
if the content is good, they'll make time to be there.
yes, I would think so.
That's true.
I would think so.
That's true.
Yeah, and Richard say next week rename to GY Wednesday. Looking forward, I'm so looking forward, seriously.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm so looking forward. And
Yeah.
Kevin said GY looks nervous. Go on, man, show me your face. Show me another face.
Hey, he appeared 6 times already. We've given him 6 chances to trade.
6.
How can he be nervous?
6.
He's got new lights. He's got his new webcam. Yeah.
Everything
Yes,
got
all-
like.
all-
Last episode got like. Previous few episodes never get like. So buy like means can you buy like and put it there, man? After this episode, cannot be
What's
what.
the ROI one word?
This guy is ready. You guys watch him. Okay, watch this guy. That's what I want to say.
Let me work something out.
Yes, yeah. So I think that's a wrap. Okay, first thing first, I really have to thank everyone who actually joined us in this journey, and of course, especially
It's
my
an honor to
co-hosts.
serve. Yes.
Yeah, and Andrew and Manfred, of course, our 4th marketed CY. It's a
Yes.
very, very
Thank you for the chance.
fruitful and it's a very a meaningful learning journey for me, seriously. And I hope it is for everyone who participated in this journey. And with that, I think we close the curtain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, take care.
Take care, guys. We won't see you next week. This is the end of the Tree Marketer Show. Thank you so much for
Until we
joining the
think of
Tree
something
Marketer
crazy to do.
Show. Yes, until we think of something.
Until we think of something crazy
Do
to
it on
do.
live every Wednesday night.
Yes, it's a meaningful one. Thank you so much for joining. Whether you kind of stumble upon us and whatnot, like CY, thank you so much. And
Thank you
all
for
the
the
best.
support for the past 2 years.
All right. All the best to everyone, including my co-hosts Manfred, Andrew, and GY, and everyone else. Asira.
See you guys
Thank
around.
you.
We'll be around. We'll be around.
Yeah, we'll be around. Thank you. Good night. Bye.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much.